Hello everyone, welcome back to a World of Warships Blitz game in the Tier 4, possibly Tier 5 Pan-Asian destroyer, the Shenyang. This battle's a little bit interesting because the lineup in this battle, which has just passed, but hopefully I'll bring it back in a second or two, shows that there's an Okhotnik on the enemy team, and I had never thought of it before, but the Okhotnik is perhaps the number one nemesis for Pan-Asian destroyers. So the Okhotnik has a lot of guns. It's a fairly large destroyer, so it's pretty easy to shoot or torpedo, but Pan-Asian ships can't torpedo the Okhotnik. So and if the Okhotnik gets close, it has an awful lot of short-range torpedoes, which will make mincemeat of a small boat like a Shenyang. So there's an Okhotnik and a Izakazi and a Clemson. Now that Izakazi isn't so much of a worry. That Clemson definitely is more of a worry, and that Okhotnik is definitely a major concern. Anyway, we are moving forward to scout for the team. We're detected, so immediately turn away, because if we're detected by something we don't see, that generally means a destroyer of some description. And close range with any sort of destroyer is a problem. We're detected again. There's the destroyer on our tail. It's the Izakazi, which is a bit of a relief. And we open fire with our AP now. Those battleships are also opening fire. That Izakazi is taking quite a beating from that battleship and our destroyer, and hopefully that's enough to see him on his way, although he's got his torpedoes away. And it looks like fairly successfully into that Kaiser. But I guess the problem for the poor Izakazi is that he hasn't got anything left in the tank. Because if he did, I'd be in real problems here. But as it turns out, first kill of the match. Right, and now we've got the Clemson as well. So I'm pretty relieved it's not the Okhotnik. Although the Clemson isn't really good news, it's just better news. Right. Also, the fact is the Clemson has some battleships to go for, so he may be distracted. I mean, a Clemson who's going for a battleship isn't the same as a Clemson that's dedicated to hunting down my tiny little destroyer. So we pop behind this island. We just slow down just slightly and then accelerate, because basically if the Clemson... Oh, look at this. Oh, I love it when ships go in reverse. Much easier. It's like a ship moving at a quarter speed. Seriously, it's just a very easy target. I'm not sure what this battleship is doing, but I would have thought that he would have been better off with more evasive maneuvers than just standing there. But as it turns out, well, one last shot at the Clemson. Let's give it our best, and then someone else can deal with him. He's on low enough health. His guns are pointing the wrong way, my guns are pointing the right way, and I get 6 into him, which isn't a great start. And then he's still going, but he must be pretty weak by now. We've got a Congo. Now, if I was in that Congo, he's gone. If I was piloting that Congo, this would be, well, actually 2 destroyers is a bit of a problem. He's got to take a pick. He's pointing his nose towards me, which is wise. He's got his guns off towards the Clemson. But has he loaded up AP or HE? Looks like he might have AP going. He's also got a bit of a problem. The Clemson starts him out. And there we go. The torpedoes load very quick on the Shenyang. Nice destroyer for sort of cooperative takedowns like this. It takes all 6 torpedoes to put him to the bottom. Ouch, this doesn't look good. But this is the Okhotnik, the dreaded Okhotnik. Well, at least he fired his torpedoes from too far away. Although I suspect that they were just to basically drive the destroyers before him. His guns are facing out the wrong way. The one nemesis, his torpedoes will load really fast, so I need to be very careful here, because probably his torpedoes may already have reloaded. They reload very quick. In fact, I think they may reload as quick as some battleship guns. I'm not quite sure. I think it's it may actually be 40 seconds. Right. This Koenig, who's firing AP, he's turning away. We'll put one straight down the cone and one slightly behind, on the grounds that he's probably going to try evasive manoeuvres, but as it turns out, I think we got 3 hits there. So yep, it's the Shenyang at its best, brawling and mixing it up with distracted ships and a bit of a furball. Yeah, it's not quite a stealth torpedo. So I have been running it with the torpedo squad camo because I bought that in the fleet shop. So yeah, so it does mean that it does have a small band in which it can stealth torp. Anyway, 15 torpedo hits in any game is a good result. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.